Hey guys, Adrian TV here, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a Looney Tunes show episode. Looney Tunes show is an adaptation of, obviously, Looney Tunes. It's about Bugs and Daffy who live together and dealing with life as adults. Bugs is quite rich, successful, and can go unemployed for the rest of his life. Daffy is a notable slacker, jerk-faced, self-centered tyrant. These two make good chemistry in the setting. The comedy is great and the slice of life element only adds to the show. I'll be reviewing season 2 episode The Shell Game. This is one of my favorite episodes from this show and I'll be showing why. Before I start, I just want to confirm that this is not the best episode, nor do I think it is. It's my favorite, but there are better episodes in this in general, such as Semper's Lie, Rebel Without a Glove, Spread Those Wings and Fly. These are all great episodes, and are the best in this series in my opinion. I may review these episodes in the future, but for now, I'm just doing this one. And with all that out of the way, let's begin the review. The episode begins with Daffy and Bugs having a talk. They do this a lot, but sure, if you're roommates, you're gonna do that. You have these one-off chats with them, and it's nice that they spend this 1 to 2 minutes of them just talking about life, even if it has nothing to do with the plot. In this case, they were talking about Daffy getting a new recliner. Fast forward today, we learn Bugs sells the recliner and buys a new one for Daffy. But it transitions for Daffy and Porky getting home from a game of golf. And I like these random transitions. I mean, sure, was it needed? No. Whether they went to grab lunch, went bowling or something, it would not have changed the episode at all. It just adds more, again, slice of life type vibes. When they were busy doing stuff, rather than Daffy just figuring out his recliner was swapped out. Daffy complains that he wants his recliner back, tells his sad story, and Bugs goes to get his old recliner back. But before this, we get this very humorous scene revolving Michael Jackson. Give it a watch if you haven't.
Take it back. Why? I think it's nice. Oh, no, I definitely don't want it. Porky has the worst taste of anyone I know. You think I have bad taste? Look in the mirror, man. What's with those shoes? They're crazy. They have little spikes on the bottom. Who does that? They're golf shoes. Well, what's with the one glove? Who do you think you are? Michael Jackson? I met Michael Jackson. And you are no Michael Jackson. It's a golf glove. When did you meet Michael Jackson? I met him in the Denver airport. But that's not the point. The point is, I want my old recliner back. It's too late. I donated it to a thrift store.
Now, I think it's just me, but for some reason, this scene's very random, but I love it. Daffy just goes out critiquing Porky's golf outfit or something and just compares him to Michael Jackson. Like, it's these random things that I find funny in the show. And it happens a lot, so learn to embrace it if you're gonna watch a show. But back on the story, yeah, Bugs was trying to be nice, but I wouldn't just donate someone's possession without asking. Because he does live with Bugs for free and does no chores or doesn't pay for anything, so, you know, he's kind of the boss of the house. But before that, Bugs hit someone. Specifically, a previous devious enemy, Cecil. Cecil? Yeah, I think that's it. He cracks his shell, but staying calm, he tells Bugs that they can deal with it through the phone as proper gentlemen. And Bugs immediately agrees to pay for the damages, because that's just how he wants to be. He wants to be a good Samaritan and not look bad and repay what he did wrong. Sorry, he wants to pay for it at a reasonable price. Yeah, that'll come into play in a little bit. Also, another thing about Looney Tunes show is there's usually always more than 2 situations happening in the same episode. Kind of like We Bare Bears. And eventually they intervene, but it isn't random. Well, it connects well, fine, better than other shows, okay? They try. Here, Lola and Daffy look for a new recliner while Bugs deals with Cecil. He calls and says to go and see the problem for his quote-unquote broken shell for $2,000. I'm not a mathematician or anything like that, but that's a lot of money. And again, I don't know how much that would cost because turtles, yeah, that doesn't exist, but Cecil spews crap at Bugs. Like, poor Bugs, man. Dealing with this must be intense for him. Man, I hate turtles. Aw, but Adrian, turtles are slow-level creatures that don't harm anyone and eat those nasty flies. Oh yeah, Billy? You don't see me weeping when I hear the oldest turtle in the world passes away. He had his time, and let's not forget that they have a disease worse than the coronavirus. So it must be bad. They flippin' look like flippin' something from Shrek 5. And let's not forget, they starred in Kung Fu Panda. If you're in Kung Fu Panda, you have a reason to exist. But no, they're in flippin' Kung Fu Panda. Cecil, that low-life, nasty, selfish, lying, mother-flippin' jet. Oh. Oh, he moved it in. Oh, sorry, he moved. Sorry. I'll stop talking now. Anyways, next we have Bugs giving Cecil a check for the first payment for his injury. Sorry, his quote-unquote injury. Bugs helps him out, again thinking he's hurt, and does the right thing, and gets him groceries. Bugs seems suspicious because he had the grocery list on him before he even came out, and it was kind of sketchy. Like, I would agree with him, it's pretty sketchy, but yeah. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth wall has been broken.
Were you just laughing?
What? No.
It sounded like the evil laugh of a cartoon villain.
Oh, don't be silly. I mean, do I look like a cartoon villain?
Who are you looking at?
I love it when cartoons break the fourth wall. Something that cartoons, especially non-continuity based cartoons, can take a full advantage of. It's usually funny gags that are added purely for comedic purposes. Because why would you break the fourth wall? Like, it doesn't, I mean, it can work sometimes, but in most cases, it just works better in this case. Now, I only noticed this after a few watches of this episode, but we see, whoa, Daffy's recliner in the back. Yes, it'll come into play. Bugs tries to talk to the supposed doctor, but he refuses to let him speak to him. He's super sketchy at this point. Bugs drives home and he does some research to try to expose this mother-flippin' turtle. And well, I didn't see this coming. Porky barges in and starts freaking out that he hit Cecil. Suspicious? At this point, we know he's been scamming people like this for years. They go to his apartment to bust this guy, this motherfucking turtle. But this scene shocked me when I watched it when I was like, I don't know how old, but a few years ago.
Not anymore. Come on, Porky. We're going to the police.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Drop the shell. Hands up, both of you.
This scene turned dark quickly. It's like a spy flippin' movie. But think about it, he closed the door on them. The lights are dim. So whatever happens, happens. If he shoots the gun. And he holds the gun to them, like at their flippin' head. Like, this is a creepy level, man. This is dark stuff, and no one seems to recognize it. See, Cecil is completely messed up in the brain. But flipping wow, that Bugs was so lucky enough to notice that Cecil has purchased Daffy's old recliner. So as you can see, the two stories sort of cross each other. But Cecil's that type of guy to sort of play out dumb. He goes along with Bugs, but Bugs isn't dumb, my guy. He's generally smart here, and he tricks him to get him off his guard.
I didn't have 2 dimes to rub together, but I had big dreams.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but wouldn't you be more comfortable reclined?
What? Oh, I just thought it was a chair. I didn't know it was a recliner.
Hold on to this. Uh-oh. Looks like you cracked your shell.
Porky's like the little child here. Sure, he doesn't do much, but it's funny how he's just holding the gun and shivering. But they bust Cecil and goes to jail. Hopefully. At the end, Bugs gives Daffy's recliner back. But at this point, Daffy has learned from his shopping with Lola that he appreciates the new recliner. And Bugs' nice gesture. And that was the Shell Game. I love this episode. The little details are fundamentally executed so well, and while it isn't the best episode as some of the episodes I mentioned in the beginning, it suits to be one of my favorite episodes in the show. And yeah, that will do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching the video. If you want to see more reviews of the Looney Tunes show, let me know down below in the comments. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully you stay safe. Make sure you wash your hands, do things like that. Don't get your loved ones sick. That would be horrible. But again, just be smart. You'll be fine. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.